yeah, I think this next war we'll see the end of Longzhang and my final kick in their butt to be complete because they screwed me over.
How are relations between you and Brunei at the moment?
They are interesting. I'll leave it at that.
Okay. Fair enough.
There's things going on behind the scenes.
Fair enough. And you've got your alliance with Timurid, so you have one big friend at least.
I got one big friend, but he's embroiled in his own stuff, unfortunately.
And he's quite far away.
But having him for that one big war with Lang Zhang was amazing. That solved half my issues right there.
Although I've just noticed that Brunei is also allied to the Timmy.
Yes, make things interesting.
That's why
I said interesting.
And how do you feel about there now being a player Vijayanagar? Is that going to affect you at all?
I don't know if I can even rival them is a thing. We'll see how that affects it, because I had plans for help in other areas, and we'll see how things turn out.
Fair enough.
Alrighty then, I think I've taken up enough of your commentator time. I will go hop back in my own box and see if I can't be mean to Lang Zhang again.
Well, thanks very much for that. And that was really excellent timing. I was literally zoomed right in on Davier going, well, how has he expanded? What's he done here? That was good. Good timing.
I had no clue. So, see ya.
See ya. Hey, Seraph.
Moroccan Gotland is now a thing.
Wait, what? How? Huh?
Yep. I convinced Val to sell it to me. So I can raid all the Baltics.
Interesting. And as long as you keep relations with him above 100, I guess you don't raid him.
Yep. That's the idea.
I like that. That's very cool.
Yep, it's a trade. He wants an island in the Mediterranean, so I think I'm going to sell him a fortress off the coastline of Tunisia.
Okay. Oh, that small one.
Yep.
Djerba.
Yeah.
It's a center of trade, though.
Oh, is it? Oh,
Yeah.
well then, I might, Once I expel the minority out of Malta, sell that instead.
Another player joining. Having a lot of this today.
Yeah.
Who's it this time?
It's not showing up for me right now.
Oh,
it's Muscovy trying to come back.
Cool.
Alright, so I'm going to head back to my duly appointed chat.
Cool. I'll see you later.
See ya.
Right, so, sorry about that, chat. Mus, thanks very much for the raid. For sake, hello, how are you doing? And sorry that you got muted earlier. I don't know when it mutes you for spamming the emojis and when it doesn't, because some people seem to be able to do an awful lot, Humphrey, and some of you don't. Maybe it's because they're subscribers? I'm not sure. Don't know how that works. Humphrey, when it's convenient, could you check how the institutions are spreading outside of Europe? Yes, I can do that. As soon as I remember where the institution map mode is, right there. So, inside of Europe, we have got the printing press, I'm going to assume is the latest. Yes, it is. So, no, it's not. Colonialism is the latest, then printing press has yet to arrive. So, colonialism has not yet spread to Castile, despite the fact that it spawned in Portugal. That's kind of funny. Ireland is getting it. England is getting it slowly. Denmark's already embraced it. Commonwealth is moving it. Muscovy doesn't even have the Renaissance yet. Sweden is still spreading it. Does Sweden actually have the Renaissance? I know you said outside of Europe. We'll get to that. No. Sweden is still at an 83% tech penalty. Yeah, you might want to get on that. Muscovy, how much is it going to cost you to embrace? Can you even do so? Oh, Muscovy's actually embraced it. It's just Sweden that hasn't. The Ottomans have got colonialism. Morocco does. Tunis does. Mamelukes do not. So it is still spreading outside of Europe. Most of this world has got the Renaissance. Renaissance has arrived in India. Delhi's got it. Sindh's got it. Sindh is going to probably send it to Vijayanagar. Then if some of these powers over here can make a deal with Vijayanagar, they might be able to get knowledge sharing. I believe that's because the Ottomans gave knowledge sharing to the Timurids. So the Timurids were able to spread it east a lot quicker than it ordinarily would have. Mali has colonialism. Now that's very interesting. That means that Mali has an agreement with one of the Europeans. I wonder who. I don't know. Oh, Portugal. So Portugal is sending knowledge to Mali, but is not going to Congo. That's interesting. And I wonder if Portugal purposefully chose this province rather than Luanda to stop tech spreading to Congo. Player war. Oh, we do. Good. Well spotted. Thank you. So, what is this war? We have got Calico, currently embroiled in war against Aragon. This is the Aragonese reconquest of Rioja. So it's Aragon, Ireland, Morocco, Portugal versus Castile and various AI friends. And I would say that Castile does not stand much of a chance. Does Castile even have an army? Or did they get stack wiped already? Looks like they got stack wiped. Clemp is somewhere to think, wow, we are having some serious tech issues today. And yeah, I love the fact that Morocco's in Gotland. That's really cool. And also France is attacking Burgundy. That's another big one that we need to look at. Let's just do that real quick, just to see who exactly he's fighting. No, this is Austria. Austria went after Switzerland, who is allied to Burgundy. And because France is in that war as well, they joined in the fray and are taking down the Burgundians. I wonder if Austria is going to give them territory. I suspect so, because I think that Austria is in the process of trying to make them bigger. Although they're about to lose their alliance with Austria. Or they would if it was an AI player. Why does Austria hate them so much? They don't. Okay, I don't know why that is. Austria and the Commonwealth allied. It certainly looked that way, didn't it? Yep, Commonwealth and France. Austria is playing a very good diplomatic game here. As they should. Like, Austria, that's kind of their jam. I think we're going to organise a rehost. This is happening too often. Give me a second. Hey, Helson.
Yeah, rehost?
Yeah, I think rehost.
I need a rehost.
Yeah, we were talking about that. I'm like, I think it's about time to rehost.
Yeah.
Hey,
okay,
Mordred.
Alright.
Hey, Calico. We're going to do a rehost. We're having too many tech issues happening.
Okay.
I declared
Hey,
on
guys.
Switzerland.
We're going to do a rehost because too many tech issues are happening.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hi, guys. We're going to do a
Hi.
rehost because too many tech issues are happening.
Okay.
All right.
Hi, guys. We're going to do a
Hello.
rehost because too many tech issues are happening.
Ooh, very nice.
Right, sorry about that, but that's how many different player channels there are in this right now, so we are just going to do a quick save just to make sure I have a copy of this too. Helson is the host, which is why it has to go through Helson. So, intermission indeed. We have a couple of minutes, so if you have any questions about what's going on, if you want to muse about the meaning of life, 42, then this would be a good opportunity to do so. And also, what do you think the outcome of this war is going to be? I suspect that this is Castile done for. So Castile at this point is going to be divided between the Portuguese and Aragon. And probably we'll have to find a new country for Calico. I really love the fact that Morocco's got Gotland. That's a great deal. That's a really good deal for Morocco. See, that's the kind of diplomatic shenanigans you can get up to in these multiplayer games. It's fantastic. So how does... I assume you mean this all work logistically? As in setting up a game and chats and stuff. Well, we host it all on Discord. So if you want to come and see the setup, you can join our Discord, which you can find at this link here. And,
Mod,
yep, hello.
because I'm dead, am I allowed to swap countries now?
You will be, yes.
Should I swap, like, now?
No, do the
Or-
peace deal and then switch after that.
Okay, just because then I have to hot join again, don't I? But, okay, it's fine.
Yeah, so be it. It's fine.
Alright, okay, no worries.
Do I think that Morocco and the Commonwealth would see a war for Gotland? That could potentially mean the Commonwealth gets its way into Sweden, will it not? I doubt it. The only thing that could happen there is if Morocco pisses the Commonwealth off enough. But considering how small the Commonwealth's coast is, I doubt that will happen. I think more likely he'll annoy Sweden. If Sweden gets independence, that's going to be a big deal for the Swedes. In fact, shall I just let Calico join someone else now? What do you guys think? Hey Calico, changed my mind. Yeah, you can play as someone else. Do you have any thoughts on who?
Nope.
Momlukes is still looking for a player.
Yeah, I think I might play Mamlux then.
Or, let me think. Bohemia just got absorbed. Someone else in India, perhaps? Maybe Orissa or Mewar?
I think I'll have a scout around and then I'll probably end up on Mamlux.
Momlukes is a really good choice. I think they stand to be very interesting.
Yeah, and probably good for the balance of power, like the Ottomans and stuff.
And server is up.
Nice one.
Okay, cool. I'll probably end up playing Mamlux then.
Okay.
Very nice.
Right, join game. I'll head back to my box. Gotta do this via Steam. Join game. Yeah, not Ming. Ming's not allowed for anyone. If anyone was going to play Ming, it would be me, just so I could lord it over everyone. But I think Observer mode is better for that. Why is Ming not allowed? Because Ming are huge and would dramatically change the whole game, really. Ming has the capacity to just conquer the world. Norway is a vassal under Denmark, and if Sweden's been any indication of that, I don't think Val would be very happy. Like, once this is loaded, we can have a look around the world proper. I think Mamluks is the best choice. Mamluks are still a really strong power, and they're still a major regional issue. How do you export minorities? So with Golden Century, if you're playing in Iberia or as a Berber, you can expel minorities, which is basically when you send your colonist to the Americas, and I think it's only the Americas, then you have a little option that pops up saying, do you want to send a colonist or do you want to expel a minority to this province? And if you do that, then you choose what province you want to send them from. So, for example, playing as Aragon, you could send a Castellan minority from Madrid if you owned Madrid. And Castellan would then become the culture of the province that you're converting, and Madrid would then become Aragonese. Anyone can expel minorities. AI England does it all the time. Oh, really? I always thought that was just Iberia. But Iberia gets bonuses. Okay. Alright, so we are in. I need to click Observer Mode. And then ready up. A thing which I may or may not forget to do constantly. Now, the logistics of this is going to be a little difficult. So usually when we're hosting these games, I get the players to assemble like 15 minutes before the stream starts, just so we avoid waiting as much. Like, all the players have got to leave the game, save the game, whatever, restart to EU4, because restarting EU4 is mandatory when you're doing multiplayer because it clears the cache. That's just done automatically, though. Then they have to actually join the server, download the save game. I have a very good internet connection, so my download is usually a lot quicker than some of the others. And then we have to wait for everyone to actually assemble, make sure that everyone's actually here, so I might call a register. It's just like being in school again. And then we start the game. So, like I said, we usually try and assemble about 15 minutes before the start of the stream, just to get all of that done. We haven't actually had to do a rehost. This is the first time in, what, 3 weeks? I think this is the 3rd week, maybe even the 4th week. This is the 4th week. And this is the first time we've really had tech issues. And now we can see the world. So yes, I think that the Mamelukes would be the best option. Which is definitely going to dramatically shake things up here. Probably just need to remind him that the Ottomans are currently away, so don't screw with them. Other options would be Orissa, Malwa, Jaunpur, Kosh. Maybe Yarkand? Yarkand would be kind of an interesting one. Korea. We do have a Japan player who's going to be joining next week. Mutapa, Kilwa, those would be good choices too. Could it be things are getting less stable as the game gets later? I don't think so. We've never had these kind of problems before. I think it's just that this is such a huge game. Because we have a lot of players. And yeah, new players are probably messing this up a bit. Or it could just be connections. Although, no, we're throwing up actual errors. Usually if someone has a internet connection issue, the game is just really slow. So we kick them. Or they disconnect, as happened with MindBoy. Like, MindBoy I think is an internet connection issue. But Cold Rage doesn't usually have internet issues, and he's been throwing up the errors. Yep, players are still just reconnecting there in the background. Like I said, this process usually takes a while. So, sorry about that. A little bit of downtime here. Which I guess is good for you, Fewer, because it means you're missing less. Maybe it's Fewer. I think Fewer hacked this just to cause internet stability issues.
Legasp.
Oh, you heard that.
I just came in to point out that if you hadn't noticed, guess what trade good Havana spawned with?
T?
Crane.
Oh, that's so unlucky.
Oh,
that is so unlucky. Havana's usually sugar, and isn't that like a 70% chance of sugar?
It's a really, really, really high chance of sugar. I got Crane.
That's really unfortunate. Oh, I can't see.
Hopefully, the rest of Cuba will make up for that.
Yeah. So, how are you feeling about the fact that Portugal's already got Carabas over there?
You know, a bit threatened, but there's not much I could do about it.
Fair enough. How many colonists do you have? One?
I have one colonist right now. My next idea group is going to be expansion.
Makes sense.
And I'm really torn, because I want to form Andalusia.
Right.
And the Andalusian ideas are really good, actually. And they give me an extra colonist. But then I lose the ability to raid, and that hurts my soul.
Yeah, raiding is good. I'm surprised that Andalusia loses. Well, I guess you're not technically a Berber anymore.
Yep, Granada would be the normal nation that should be able to form it, but Morocco can as well.
Interesting. What do you need to do it?
I need most of southern Spain, and then either Algarve and Beja, or Vargas, what's now called Vargas and Austin.
Interesting. So either a bit of Aragon or a bit of Portugal. Okay.
Yep. You need basically, oh god, these province names: Morocco, Aragon, Cadiz, Granada, Almeida, Burgundy, Castile, Kildare, and it gives you claims on Portugal, Ottomans, Dallas, Vargas, if that wasn't the one you took, Greater Berlin, and Alias Salem, I think.
Oh, right, yeah, Aragon's capital.
Why are these named that?
I'm not actually sure, because he wasn't backstabbed by anyone, was he?
No, he wasn't.
Castile did it because...
most of the backstabbing.
I think Castile named them all those because those are the countries he's fought against.
Yeah.
That's funny. Okay.
Alright. I will head back into the dwarves.
Alright then. Alright, so I think that people are still trying to rejoin.